Randall Hughes with GodGlorified.com, and we're commenting on today's Bible reading, which took place in 1 Chronicles chapter 22 and also chapters 23 and 24. And this all was concerning the temple that Solomon was to build, and then the priest and their offices, the various duties. And so we begin by reading of David's preparation for the tabernacle, the temple, all the various things that he gathered together, the metals, precious metals and iron, for all the various things, as well as the cutting of the stones. And so there's quite a bit that David took care of to set in place for Solomon to be able to build the tabernacle, the temple. And David gave command to the princes of Israel, and how that God had given them rest, that if they would seek God, therefore, to build the sanctuary, that the Ark of the Covenant may be put in there to build the house for the name of Yahweh. And then the gathering and the numbering of the Levites that were 20 and older, and how that it was divided up, and how that Eleazar had twice as many chief men as Ithamar, 16-8, and they were all ordered out according to their service. And some of those names are greatly challenging to speak and put together. But I believe that's probably going to conclude our readings, our comments on today's reading, other than just to say there's some things we may not be able to accomplish in our lifetime, just like David desired. God put it in his heart and in his mind, but to build the temple. But he did everything once he was aware he couldn't build it. He did everything in his power so that others could, so that his son would be able to step up and to step in and to build the temple. And so he did all the preparatory work, basically, so that Solomon never had to. And that made it that much easier, and that expedited the process. He could have gotten bitter and said, well, if I can't build it, no one can. But he was aware whatever you do is for God, and it supersedes who you are. And so we want to be giving to God, and however he chooses to work, and we want to do whatever God allows for us. And so David was not allowed to build the temple. Solomon was, but he did what David did what he could, what God did allow, and that was make great preparations. So it simplified the task for Solomon. So help us, God. If we can't be the one to fulfill all the plan and purpose that you may have, then help us to make it preparation so that those who follow us will be able to do the work of God. God bless you.